These are the Daily Tech headlines for Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. I'm Sarah Lane. YouTube announced a bunch of stuff Wednesday. The company is expanding its community feature for creators to share text posts and polls and image sharing in a social media-like feed for their subscribers. The feature will be integrated into the main YouTube experience. The company also has a new tool called Hype that's meant to help smaller channels get noticed. It's a promotional system inside of YouTube with a new button for hyping a video, with the most hyped videos appearing on a leaderboard everybody on the platform can look at. Similar to trending, but specifically meant for smaller channels and on what people specifically choose to recommend rather than what they just watch. YouTube Shorts will integrate Google's AI video model VEO to help users generate short-form videos more efficiently with editing and effects generation. And YouTube is also launching a new app for smart TVs with a bigger focus on organizing episodic content by seasons and episodes, including previews to help viewers discover new content. Apple announced that its AI tool, Apple Intelligence, will expand support for 5 new languages: German, Italian, Korean, Portuguese, and Vietnamese, starting in 2025, with others coming in the future. The company previously announced support for Chinese, French, Japanese, and Spanish, also coming in 2025. Due to issues with the Digital Markets Act, or DMA, it will not launch on the iPhone or iPad in the EU, although Apple tells TechCrunch it's discussing this with the European Commission and that Apple Intelligence is available there in the Mac OS Sequoia 5.1 developer beta. Apple also pulled the iPad OS 18 update for the M4 iPad Pro after some users reported the update bricked their devices, in some cases requiring a total replacement. Apple tells Mac Rumors, quote, "We have temporarily removed the iPad OS update for M4 iPad Pro models as we work to resolve an issue that is impacting a small number of devices." The GSM Association said Tuesday it's working to enable end-to-end encryption, or E2EE, on messages between Android phones and iPhones. On Monday, Apple's iOS 18 update replaced SMS with RCS messaging for text sent to Android users from an iPhone, which allows for cross-platform sharing of high-res media, read receipts, and typing indicators. However, Apple's version of RCS doesn't currently use E2EE. Australian police said Wednesday they've arrested 38 people who they believe are in connection with using the encrypted app Ghost for criminal purposes. Australian Federal Police Deputy Commissioner Ian McCartney said that law enforcement agencies were also making arrests in Canada, Sweden, Ireland, and Italy. On Tuesday, Snap announced the Spectacles 5 pair of smart glasses designed for developers, meant to test development of augmented reality features made for Snapchat. They weigh less than half a pound and don't have to be tethered, with a 46-degree field of view and 2 Snapdragon processors. A new Android-based OS called SnapOS is powering the glasses. They cost $99 per month with a 1-year commitment period. You also have to be approved by applying in the Lens Studio. Uber is now rolling out verification for riders to cut down on fraud, such as a rider using a fake name. Rider verification is voluntary, so if you want to volunteer, you can agree to have your name and phone number checked against a third-party database for any red flags, and also upload your ID for even more verification. If you do get verified, a special badge will show up on your account, and drivers will see that before they accept your trip. On Tuesday, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed AB 2655 into law, requiring large online platforms, think Meta, to remove or label AI deepfakes related to elections and make it easier to report this kind of content. Another new law, AB 2355, requires disclosures of AI-generated political advertisements. AB 2602 requires studios to get permission from an actor before creating an AI-generated replica of their voice or likeness. And AB 1836 prohibits content studios from creating digital replicas of deceased performers without consent from their estates. And finally, Apple's starting to make A16 chips at TSMC's U.S. chip-making plant in Arizona. Taiwanese journalist Tim Kolpin reports that even though yield rates are lower than those achieved in Taiwan, they aren't far from hitting the same standards. Kolpin thinks the chips are likely being made for the iPhone SE4. For more discussion of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane, and I thank you for listening. Talk to you next time.